Come on in, come on in, come on in. Hey guys, my name is Rosalind from Rosalind Journey Through Crafting. And do I have a treat for you guys? Ooh-wee. So what I want to do is I want to make props to go along with my wedding arch. And when I make my props, I want my props to be versatile. You say versatile? I say yes. When I make my props, I spend a lot of time on making them, especially if I'm doing it from scratch. So I want it to be used for not just one thing, but I want it to be used for quite a few other things or a few other projects. So I came up with this idea is I want to take these wheels from Dollar Tree that boy, these are so very hard to get, guys. So very hard. Let me take some of this light off to get. It's been something like 7 to 8 months that I was trying to get these, and I finally came upon them. Okay, the light is too much. But anyway, I finally came upon them. I wasn't looking for them at the time, but boy, when I saw them, I am so sorry to say that I bought 10 of them, and they had quite a few more. So I'm hoping that you guys can still go pick it up, because this thing can be used for so many different. Okay, this is the skew. And if you want to, you can go online to Dollar Tree and order them. But these are so very hard to come by, guys. So very hard to come by. And my project is something like a Cinderella carriage that I'm making. That way I can use it in quite a few projects, like I said. A wedding arch is one of them. And if I make it, it could be a ring barrel. So you're gonna need the painter sticks, the small ones. And then you're going to need the paint sticks, the large ones, the 3-pack. This is a large one, or the longer one. Okay? And these are the short ones. So you're definitely gonna need those. You're gonna also need to go to Dollar Tree and purchase one of these boxes here. This thing could be used for so many different projects, guys. If you see them, pick them up, because they're flying off the shelves as we speak. We're gonna need some wood glue. And I'm going to show you what I did. To be able to control my wood glue, what I did was I went to Dollar Tree and bought these little bottles here. And I put some in there. So that way it don't make a difference of what size space that I need to get it in. I know I will be able to control my wood glue, instead of just pouring it in there or sticking something in it to transfer it to where I want it. This is a great idea, guys. I put my my wood glue, I put my Elmer's glue, I put my other glue. You could put your glitter, you could store so many different things in here, so don't be afraid of these bottles here. So that's another thing we're going to use. And you're going to need 2 dowels. Now, the dowels of your choice. Now, what you wanted to do is to be able to fit on your wheel, like this, if you will. Right? So let me show you where we're going with this. And you just need it to be able to fit flat up against here. Now, this dowel here is a little bit too small. I don't know the measurements of it, but as you can see, so I'm thinking about using the bigger dowel. Now, I use these dowels here for so many different projects. I don't use these for cakes, which I think you can. I use the plastic ones for my cakes, but these here come in very handy. So this one here fit just a little bit big, snug up against my wheel. But I want something to fit completely in there. So let me see if I got a bigger dowel. put these to the side because these are the ones we tried. That doesn't work. So let me see. Will this work? I'm thinking about going with this one here. But you have bigger ones. You have this one here. Right, you have this one here, which will work also. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a screw in there. I believe I should have used this one. Okay, so I'm going to put a screw in there to hold it. Okay? I hope you guys understand where I'm going from here. So we have so many different size dowels. So I'm going to show you pictures of the one I did already, so you can have a better idea of what I'm talking about. So this is the one I did here. So this is our back wheel. You see that? See how it moves? This is my back wheel. And yeah, this thing gonna be able to move, guys. Yes, 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 yes. And here's my screw holding it in place here. And I'm hoping you guys can see, the glue dry. What I did was I put glue here, as you can see it right there, just to keep it in place. And this thing is in place. It's locked and loaded and ready to go. And as you can see, it will be able to move. Okay, so that's one. So we need to make another one. And that's why you guys are here. Right? Okay, so it's another thing that you're going to need to do. Now I have some let me see if I have it here. I have some tools that I put on my cordless drill that makes this indentation in my wood. And I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But you're gonna need something to be able to make that indentation. Why? I'm gonna show you. And you're definitely gonna need a drill, guys. The reason why is because I want this to be able to sit snug inside here. Let me turn it this way. Okay, so we need that indentation there. Just so it can fit snug up against our dowel, like this here. You guys can see that? Okay, let's turn it this way. Turn it this way. So, do you see how it fits right up against it? Right? And that's how we're going to connect our two wheels together, just like that. So you see this piece here? It will go up against the other wheel. And I will be cutting this part here because I don't need that. I will be cutting that part there, the handle part, because I'm not going to need that. All I need is this to fit snug up against my wooden dowel, like that. Let's make the other wheel set. And you're also going to need screws. You can use the smallest ones. I'm going to take my dowel. And I'm just going to put a screw through here. And make sure it's in the middle, right? Because if it's not, it's going to crack on the side. I've done that today. And so that should be the middle. Take a screw. And this project is going to be very time consuming, but it's going to be well worth it. you can see, we have our second wheel. And if you can see, this one here is wobbly and this one here is not. That's because we have it cracked here. Now I can take it off and use another dowel, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to glue that down. So how we do that, I'm going to put a little glue. Bring this up some. I'm going to put a little glue in there. So just lock it in. Okay. And I'm going to do the same to the other side, and then I'm going to take another piece of tape. Go to the other side, and I'm going to put some glue there and in the hole. Make sure it goes in the hole. And I think it'll be fine. See how we close the hole up? He's showing you exactly how I see this one panning out. This is how our buggy is going to come together, guys. You see that? Do you see that, guys? Now, what's going to hold that down there is I'm thinking about using the wood glue. How about, instead of doing it that way, let's just do it like this, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my miter saw out and I'm going to cut my wood down to fit on the buggy, just like that. Back. When I say make our back, is we're going to put it in here, and we're going to have to cut this down here also. So I'm going to get my miter saw and cut some over here, and we're going to need about, let's see, I'm going to do it this way. This way is much easier. I can tell you how many packs we're going to need in a minute. So I'm firm we're going to need 2, 4, 6. We're going to definitely need 7 of them. That's what I'm going with. Straighten up my wheel. We're definitely going to go with 7, guys. And as you can see, this thing will move. Yes, ma'am, it will move. And I am so proud of myself that I came up with this idea, because this thing could be used in my balloon arches as props, and also in yours. Okay, so and it could be used in so many different things, guys. A wedding. You guys know how firm I am about making my wedding arch that I didn't get around to doing as of yet. Okay, this is perfect. I see a little crack here, so let's just glue this together before we forget. And any little crack, or what you can do is when you're going out to purchase this or pick up this stuff here, just make sure you get some really small, long screws. So guys, this is my miter saw. I'm just going to show you guys how I use this for this project, and if anybody's interested, this is the name of it, and I purchased this from Amazon. And guys, if you're doing small projects, you need this. I tell everybody I have different saws in different sizes, and this right here is the most convenient one for me. Okay. So I know from my markings where I want to cut, right? Which is here. I put my wood. This is where I really line it up, right in here. Put my wood in. I'm gonna go right on that marking. Sunflower. Nice and smooth. And don't throw away these pieces. I keep them for smaller projects. So one more time. I'm gonna push it up against here. You see right here my marker? I push it flat up against here. Flat. Line it up. And then just start cutting. Okay guys, as you can see, I almost got a perfect cut. Almost. Just a bit off this one here. But you know what? Otherwise we did good. Oh, so what I want to do is I want to thank a young lady on YouTube. I don't remember her name. She was doing a wooden project and she was the first one I saw using the miter saw, and she stated if you're going to do small projects to get it. And I'm going to tell you something guys, I wish I remember her name because she was the bombdiggity.com, and I really want to thank you so much for bringing that to some of our attention, because I would have had to go out and use a humongous saw and, you know, put up the tables and all of that. And as you can see, I went straight to my desk and cut it from there. So that's why I said a miter saw is used for smaller projects. So definitely go get that. Okay guys? So guys, we're gonna start to build our carriage. So I'm going to use these here as stoppers so the wheels won't move while I'm working. Because if not, it will be all over the place. So that should stop that from moving, hopefully. And as you can see, I put my first piece down. I'm going to give it some space. So that's how we're going to build that. So we're going to put down the wood glue. What I decided was to take these skews and stabilize the back of it. I'm going to take these skews and I'm going to just lean it up against the back just to help me stabilize. So again, I put these skews in the back to give my my paint stick something to hold on to because it was kind of moving. You can use popsicle sticks, you can use whatever you want. So I was actually thinking, I have a bale of hay that I'm going to sit on top of this, and I'm going to use this part right here for Halloween. So again, like I said, when you make things like this, let it be versatile, whereas you can use it for quite a few different projects. Primarily, I made this for to go with my wedding arch. It could be a ring barrier. It can be something that has snacks on it, flowers on it, a bed of flowers. You can even put drinks up here. Once you get it stabilized to hold things, to glue it down. When we finish, I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to put wood glue all on the back of this. I'm going to make sure that it's adhesive properly. That way, whatever heavy stuff I put on this, I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so that's what we want. So I decided that I'm going to stand them up like this. I think that'll be better. I don't have to worry about the rubbing. But in doing that, I need another pack. I need to actually cut another pack. Because 10 come in this pack, and I already used 2 to brace that. So I'm gonna have to go back and just cut a whole nother pack. So, the life of a crafter, you see it live right now. But other than that, guys, it's coming out really cool. Now remember, this thing will move. Our purpose is to have it move. To put our back piece on, I glued all my pieces together. And when I finish, I'm gonna take a sandpaper and remove some of the glue. But guys, it's on there, sturdy. So, well, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put my back piece on like that. I'm gonna glue it in place. And remember, we had these pieces here. I'm gonna glue it down on those. This is almost finished. We have our back, we have our front, and everything is glued down tight. As you guys can see, it does move. You will be able to move it. Just be mindful of how much weight you put inside. But it does move. I'm going to stand it up so you guys can see the inside, because I need you guys to see the inside, so pay attention. But first of all, this is my cardstock. This is going to be my inside decorations. As far as that, you could put anything in the inside of here. But what I'm doing is I'm putting foam down first. Right? I'm going to put a piece of foam down first. The only reason why I'm going to do that is because I'm going to use my ATG gun and tape it all the way around and put my cardstock on top of it like this for decoration. That means anytime I want to change this, or I want to change this out to a different color, say put some padding in it, make it thicker, especially if I'm doing a wedding theme, I want to change the color, I want to put white material, all I would have to do is remove this and stick everything on the back of this. Now, I have some cardstock that you can use, right? So let me see if I can find that. And all it is a book. Let me move this back some. It's a book with different cardstock themes in it. So guys, once again, you can use any cardstock you like, right? Let me just move this light. It's too much light. Okay, say for instance you want to change it to this. This has glitter in it, that'll be fine. That is beautiful. For anything. You can use this for anything. Look at that, look at that. You can change it out to any one of these. And this is why I'm using the ATG gun to glue it down, because I can be able to remove it if I want. Now I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Now I have to stand this up because I'm working with limited space in my room. You guys know I always tell you that. So, here we go. It's my ATG gun. I'm going to take it, start it, just put my glue down, just like that, all the way around. Fix it. So as you can see, my glue is around here. And all I'm going to do is just take my cardstock, put this here, stick it on there, just a bit. Now I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to remove it anytime I need to. Just pull it up, releases itself, and then change out the cardstock, right? So that's one of the reasons why I'm putting the cardboard down, to give this something to glue to. I can actually just put this in here like that. I can do that. I'll show you guys what I mean. Of course, I could just sit that right in the middle, but to build up the height and to switch it out whenever I want with these, I'm going to put the foam. Now I want this to be permanent. I do not want to have to remove the cardstock. The cardstock will give it some height, and that's what I want. And the same as I've done these off from camera. This is going to be the back side and the front side. As you can see, easy to remove, easy to put back down. And anytime I want to change it out for to use something different, I will. This right here is for the back. So let's do the front.
You're my sunflower.
Okay guys, here you can see I put the jute twine in the back of here. The nautical rope. I always get them confused. This is the nautical rope, and I put it in back in it just to hide the imperfections that were back there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to finish off our carriage by just sitting our cardstock. Okay guys, so this project is almost finished, and coming up you will see the end result. It was worth it, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and always check back because we're always doing something new. And guys, enjoy. Okay guys, this is the finished product. What do you guys think? I think I love it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it up against my balloon arch that I did. And if you guys haven't seen that, please go check it out. Same carriage can be used for any prop. It's used for Halloween. So guys, in the process of making this, I knew that we were going to use it for so many different things. But oh my God. And you guys already know it moves. So this is the bomb diggity, guys. This thing is the bomb. And yeah, we're going to use it. You're going to see this again for Christmas. I might put apples in there. I might put a tree on top of there. I might put a tree with a big red truck. This thing could be used for so many things. Diapers. We can put a diaper cake in it. We can make it into a diaper cake. But I just want you guys to check out the inside. Check that out. Friends and family. All the way. There are straw, our lights, our pumpkin in the background. So guys, just go to Dollar Tree and just get your wheels right there and just have a bowl. And this is Roslyn from Roslyn Journey Through Crafting, guys. I tell you, I thank you so much for hanging out with me. This video is kind of long, but it's productive.